Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome back, or good evening, Philippine evening, or good morning, good afternoon, or good day to the rest of the world. So, welcome back to Pageant Map Philippine live sessions. Yours truly, once again, from Studio is your pageant correspondent. So, we are live simultaneously on our Facebook page and, of course, on our YouTube channel. Now, guys, if you are new to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe and click the bell notification so that you'll get notified whenever we release new videos. We are also on Instagram, TikTok, or even Twitter. So please do follow us on all our social media platforms. And we actually you can also, oh my god, what happened? You can also support us by sending stars for our streaming subscriptions. Now, guys, if you have any questions later, please don't hesitate to drop your questions down below at the comment section. All right? So I believe that you are all very, very excited to get to know who our guest tonight. So, of course, without further ado, please do help me then um, to welcome our guest for tonight. So our esteemed guest rather for this evening is a Hiyas ng Pilipinas 2022 candidate hailing from Quezon City. All right, so please do help me welcome with a virtual applause. Mhm. All right, there you go. I'm sorry, Beatrice Marie Abella. So from the City of Stars. There you go.
Hi, good evening.
Yes, good evening to you, Bea. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How about you po?
Mhm.
Kamusta?
I'm good. Thank you for asking, Bea. So, what's keeping you very busy these days? Before this interview, at least.
Sorry.
Yeah. What's keeping you busy these days, Bea?
I'm a full-time employee. So, yun, may work
Mm-hmm.
talaga ako. And I'm a part-time online seller. So, right after work,
Mm-hmm.
magpe-prepare ng orders for the buyers. And sa
Mm-hmm.
gabi, mostly gabi yung class ko. So, I'm also a
Oh, so
student.
you're still studying?
I'm taking up my master's degree.
Okay. So, um, what is what have you been selling, or what are you selling, by the way?
I'm selling clothes. I'm supporting
Clothes.
local
Wow,
mananahe. Yeah. Since
that's
college
right. That's
actually, since 2016.
oh, that's nice. That's nice to know that. Kasi normally kasi for us, no, or normally kasi they are looking for something like branded, mga ganun. So, how's that? Does it affect your brands? I mean, your business, and
Actually, no, because I have market, own market naman eh. Iba yung market na tina-target ko compare sa iba. Siguro yung iba is magkakaiba naman yung market na mino-market ng tao. Ako more on sa
Mm-mm.
masa. So yun yung
Oo.
mino-market ko. Yun yung target market ng shop ko po. And maliit pa lang naman po siya. So ayun. Hopefully lumaki din balang araw.
Well, of course, why not, di ba? Kung as long as we are matyaga, as long as we have patience on what we're doing, and we have a heart on whatever we do, di ba? In business, definitely it will go a long way. It will definitely, alam mo yun, achieve success, di ba? Anyway, so from the very start, we already have some viewers in here. Let's go QC Queen CPA. So you must be working as CPA as an accountant
Yes, I am a
by
certified public
profession.
accountant by profession.
That's nice. Where do you work, if I may ask?
Sorry.
Where do you work, if I may ask, Bea?
I work in an LGU,
All right. So,
government
hi,
employee.
Jan Ray Ditan. Hello, thank you for coming by. And of course, hi, Carlo. Is this Carlo or Carla? I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I think it's
Carlo.
Carlo.
He's my
And
brother actually.
Mich. Ah, si talaga. Hi, Carlo. I'm single. Joke. Hi, Michelle. And of course, hi, Natsumi
Oh,
Sekiguchi. Yeah,
Natsumi. Hello.
we had Natsumi last week, I guess, or two
Yeah,
weeks ago.
I
Mm-hmm.
watched her
Yeah, so
videos. I watched the live videos then. Live
I'll
interview of
see.
Natsumi.
All right. Thank you so much, Natsumi. So there you go. You have mentioned that you are a public accountant right now, and you are a public accountant. However, why did you decide to join the pageant?
Uh, Joining a pageant is one of my dreams. Before sana
Mm-hmm.
mag-age limit because I'm 25, I just
Mm-hmm.
wanted to fulfill one of my dreams in life. So kahit experience lang.
Mm-hmm. And have you been joining pageants even before the Hiyas ng Pilipinas?
I've been joining pageants, small pageants in
Mm-mm.
school,
Mm-mm.
barangay, and also sa office. But this is my first
Mm-mm.
ever national pageant.
So how does it feel that from these small pageants or from these small events that you've been joining back then or from the past, how does it feel that you are now joining in a national pageant and that's in Hiyas ng Pilipinas?
It is very fulfilling, sobra, kasi,
Mm-hmm.
di ba, isa sa pangarap ko po yun. So, masaya na unti-unting nafu-fulfill,
Mm-hmm.
masaya na maka-meet ng iba't ibang tao, at the same
Mm-mm.
time, maka-share ng experiences, same way na nakaka-share din sila ng experiences, vice versa, ganun. Ang saya.
Mm-hmm.
So, masaya,
You'll get
wala.
to learn something, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
You'll get to learn something from them as
from
well,
them, yeah.
right? Yeah. So, well, we all know that Hiyas Pilipinas is just very new, and this is gonna be their very, very first edition. So, why did you choose Hiyas Pilipinas other than the others?
Oh, biglaan actually 'to kasi parang I was scrolling sa Facebook and then may post yung parang isang pageant Facebook page
Mm-hmm.
na about Hiyas ng Pilipinas. Then tinignan ko
Mm-hmm.
yung qualifications, why not I try? So I passed the application form and then they called me for the screening. So, dumaan yung screening. I'm not expecting actually kasi first ever nga. Tapos, ganito pala yung
Mhm.
feeling ng screening. Ganito pala yung rarampa ka din. May mga questions from the board of directors. Nandyan si Ma'am Eva and the
Mhm.
other board of directors. So,
Mhm.
ayun. And nung binasa ko naman yung nila, yung vision and mission, actually, it is parallel to my advocacy. Because
Mhm.
yung sa Hiyas ng Pilipinas, empowering women through leadership and community service. Yun,
Mhm.
nandun ako sa leadership and community service. Leadership because I'm a government employee and we practice
Mhm.
talaga leadership. Also
Mhm.
community service as well. And
That's right.
my advocacy is parallel to both of the leadership and community service.
Mhm. Oh, that's nice. No, at least you already have this kind of um tawag dito, preface of what's really gonna happen. 'Di ba? Parang at least may prologue ka na dun sa kung ano talaga yung gusto mong mangyari. And of course, meron kayo ng connection. 'Di ba? Somehow, ayun. So, aside from joining this Hiyas ng Pilipinas, no, um, you mentioned a while ago that you are also a. Oh, I'm sorry. I got lost with my. Ayun. You mentioned that you are an accountant. So, um, does your work is actually what you are practicing in the LGU right now? Oh, I mean, does your profession as an accountant is basically what you are practicing in the LGU environment that you're working?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My
How long you've been
profession,
working with the LGU?
3 years, going 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Okay. Won't it affect your won't it affect your job while joining in this pageant?
Um, Not necessarily kasi tumugma siya sa sked. I mean, it is not yet busy season for us. So, I'm still enjoying. So, time management, parang swak na swak siya. Ganun. Parang God allows me to join the national pageant talaga. Kasi swak yung schedule eh.
That's great. So there you go. Um, hmm. So I think we are going to play the Have you ever had challenge? Have you ever had game? Have you ever even heard about this, or have you ever had played?
Yeah.
Bea, are we good?
Excuse me. Yeah,
Yeah. Have you ever
sorry.
played this kind of game?
Yes. I'm
Okay,
familiar with the
good.
game.
All right, good then. So, are you ready to start the game?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so here we go. All right, Bea, have you ever had paid a stranger's meal or drink without them knowing it was you?
Sorry.
Have you ever had climbed a, sorry, have you ever had paid a stranger's meal or drink without them knowing it was you?
Not yet.
I'll see. Okay, so oh, by the way, this game is this have you ever had? It's just that um you may just answer it with a yes or no. However, you have to explain it as well. Why? How did it happen? Or you can just tell us how did it happen and why it has never happened yet. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. So, how about this one? Have you ever had climbed a tree or went up on a roof and couldn't get down?
Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
had when I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
sa bahay ng auntie ko. Kasi parang may mataas yung bayabas ng kapitbahay. Tapos yung second floor
Oo.
nila is parang pa-rooftop. So,
Mm.
ayun. Tapos takot akong bumaba. Kasi takot din ako sa heights nun eh. Basta matarik kasi siya. So, ayun,
Mm-mm.
parang nagsisisigaw ako, tumawag ako ng, can somebody help me? Tumulong naman. To the rescue naman sila.
Oo.
Tapos nakakatawa pa, nung nakuha ko yung bayabas. So, kinain ko na siya nang walang hugas-hugas. Tapos yung buto noon, nagbara sa ngipin ko. And simula noon, ayaw ko na ng bayabas. Ayaw ko na talaga.
What an experience, no? Sometimes talaga, these things actually lead us to something else. Like you really like to climb, however, due to some fear after realizing that parang you've got this fear when you're already
Yeah.
there, ganyan. You've got the fear of going down when you're already up, ganyan. Parang ayaw na natin inuulit, no?
Totoo.
Yeah, so that really happens. How about this one? Have you ever had lied to get something cheaper than it was?
Lied, sorry?
Have you ever had lied to get something cheaper than it was?
No, hindi pa. Parang ano kasi, parang takot akong magsinungaling para may
Mm-mm.
maloko na ibang tao, ganun.
Mm-mm.
I'm not that kind of person kasi. Parang nakaka-guilty. Mabigat sa feeling yun. Kaya I
Oo.
never tried that.
Grabe, napaka-honest, di ba?
Mahirap
Sometimes
na,
kasi
baka
yung
bumalik
honesty,
sa atin.
sometimes kasi yung iba would just say, pagka kunyari tinanong yung damit, ganyan, uy, ang ganda-ganda, ganyan. So, uy, magkano yan, mga ganyan, di ba? So, uy, mukhang branded, mga ganon, di ba? Tapos sabihin na, magkano ba yan? Ganyan. Kahit yung binili sa ukay-ukay, ganyan. Parang hindi masabi na ukay-ukay siya. Ganyan.
Actually, mahirap din kasi
Di ba?
mag-pretend.
There are some,
Yeah, mahirap mag-pretend. Baka
oo,
hindi mo
that's right.
Oo. Kaya wag na lang.
Mapanindigan.
Oo, wag na lang.
Di ba? Hi, pare call. Is that right? Pretty face kahit light makeup. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Is that pare call? I'm sorry. Okay. So, thank you for dropping by, pare call. Ayan. How about this one? So, digital... Ouch. Wala siya. Okay. Ayun. How about this one? Are you good? Is the internet stable?
Yeah, I can still hear you naman.
Okay, good.
Clear pa
So how
naman
about
po.
this one? Okay, good. Have you ever had kept awkward photos of you? Kasi ayaw mong makita
Sorry.
ng iba.
Sorry.
Have you ever had kept awkward photos of you? Because you don't really want that others would see it.
No, actually yung mga photos ko na kahit nakakahiya, parang I'm proud of it. Pinapakita ko pa rin siya sa iba. Ganon.
Mhm.
Awan ko, hindi ako nahihiya na kahit na yung picture ko na tulog ako na ang pangit-pangit, ganon. Hindi ko naman tinatago. Okay lang. Kilala din naman nila ako sa
Especially ngayon,
ganon,
di
sa
ba?
palaro. So,
Digital
okay lang.
world. Especially
Tapos,
ngayon, digital world.
nakakatawa, di ba? Yung mga pictures, di ba, na pangit, piniprepare nila yon for the birthday greetings, ganun.
That's right.
So, antayin nila yung birthday mo, post nila yan. Nanakawin pa nila minsan yan sa phone mo.
That's right. So, kaya kung minsan yung mga iba talaga, nakikip ng ng mga awkward photos nila para hindi somehow mapaglaruan
Ako, hindi naman.
during birthday, ganyan. Ginagawang videos pa, diba? Ginagawang slides for videos, diba?
Hindi naman. Pero, pero ngayon, hindi na kasi ako doon nagpipicture. Actually, ang laman na ng phones ko is puro yung mga benta ko. Kaya wala na, konti na lang yung photos ko talaga na awkward or nakakahiya, ganon. Kaya wala na tayong tatago.
Ayan. How about this one? Have you ever had told someone their zipper or his zipper was down or his shirt was popping open?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda awkward nga lang, lalo na kapag opposite gender. Pero I'm still trying na sabihin sa kanila para aware sila. Kasi mas nakakahiya kapag, lalo kapag nasa public. Ayun.
Ayun. Especially kasi kapag opposite sex, parang ikaw na babae, tapos sabihin mo, ay, bukas yung ano, tapos magtatanong,
Awkward.
bakit ka nakatingin dyan? Right, diba? Mas really, mas awkward
Ay,
talaga.
walang mali siya.
Diba? Bakit ka nakatingin dyan?
Tinulungan mo lang sila. Mas nakahiyang ilakad nila yon ng ganon.
That's right. Okay. How about this one? Di ba maraming ngayon dito? Maraming eat all you can, and when it's eat all you can restaurants, ganyan, they normally give like free treats for the birthday celebrant, ganyan, di ba? Di ba?
Yes.
How about
Yes.
this? Have you ever had lied about your birthday just to get a free dessert?
No. Kasi kailangan nila ng proof. Ano ibibigay ko? Diba? They need a valid ID or a birth certificate just to prove na it's your birthday or it's your birth month. So, no.
That's right.
Baka sumakit ang tiyan
Ganyan din
ko.
sa Pilipinas.
Pag wala kang mapakitang pruweba, wala.
Oh, that's right. Diba? Kapag wala talaga. Kailangan may pruweba lagi.
Kaya
Ayan.
nga.
How
Not
about
unless
this?
nakupupunta ka pa ng recto. Charot.
Gagastos
Joke
ka
lang,
talaga para sa free dessert.
Para sa free, ganon. Joke.
How about this? Bea, have you ever had fallen or slid down the stairs?
I think yes.
Have you ever
Many
had
times,
fallen or
actually.
slid down the stairs? Talaga? Buti hindi ka nagkaroon ng mga
Yes.
broken bones, mga ganyan.
Wala naman, pero I had a scars talaga din. And that's the reason why parang nawalan din ako ng confidence. Ayun. Kasi feeling ko, when you join a pageant, kailangan flawless ka, kailangan talagang pretty ka, sexy ka, ganon.
Ay, talaga.
So, ayun. Parang, I think this is also the time na, totoo, may mga scars ako sa legs. Di ba sabi nila kasi, when you are a beauty queen, kailangan, aside from being, or having a long-legged, parang kailangan flawless, ganyan. So, parang, makinis, ganon. So, parang, ay, wala na ako talaga, ganyan. Tapos, parang, wala lang ngayon, parang biglang, try ko nga, hindi naman pala siya hadlang para abutin ng pangarap, or ma-experience man lang.
Oo. Kasi,
hindi pala.
hindi naman. Kasi kailangan lang naman natin i-embrace yung mga imperfections natin. Di ba?
Yeah,
kasi not everyone, no one actually is perfect. Di ba? So, no one is actually perfect. So, di ba? Bakit pa tayo maghahanap ng perfection? Di ba? Ayun. How about this one? Have you ever had pretended to speak a foreign language you don't know?
Not yet. I know, but I love to learn foreign language.
I mean, have you ever pretended to speak a foreign language that you don't know?
Sorry. No. No talaga.
No, talaga. Kasi di
No
ba, meron
talaga.
yung mga iba na, kunyari Chinese, ganyan,
Mm.
pumunta sila sa Hong Kong or nasa Chinatown, ganyan. Parang nagkukunwari na mga gaano na mag-Chinese, ganyan, or somehow, o kaya,
Sorry.
okay lang ba yung internet mo? Okay lang?
I think naglalag yung connection.
Naglalag? Okay ba?
I think bumalik. Okay na ata. Okay na po.
Okay na. Alright. So, there you go. There are instances kasi na yung kunyari pumunta yung mga, especially mga boys, ganyan. Yung kunyari may gusto silang i-impress. Sometimes they speak something foreign language, ganyan. They speak foreign languages just to somehow impress someone na parang, uy, nagsasalita siya ng mga ganyan. Which actually we do before sa amin. Kasi we had this opportunity kasi to study Latin. Tapos what we did then, parang we memorize a line, or we memorize lines actually. Like, that's a poem. We memorize a poem, something like that. And then after which, what we did was, parang batuhan kami per line. So akala ng mga iba ay we are speaking Latin. So parang impressed na
Talaga,
impressed. Ganun. So, hindi lang nila alam na memorize lang siya na,
kahit line lang
alam mo
siya, na
yun?
memorize.
Totoo. Ayun. Ginagawa namin yan.
Ako, never po talagang nagawa. Kahit nanonood ako ng mga K-drama, parang hindi ko
Oo.
ginagawa.
Okay, this one is work-related naman. Have you ever had faked being so sick so that you could stay at home or come home from school or work?
To be honest, yes, especially during this pandemic. Parang may times, di ba skeletal, tapos may time na
Mhm.
talagang 1 week, talagang kami lang yung pumapasok. Tapos kami nagtatrabaho
Mhm.
sa lahat na work din ng iba. So parang dumating din yung point na medyo napagod ako. So ayun, honestly, I fake na may masakit masama yung pakiramdam ko, sakit ulo ko, parang lalagnatin, gano'n. Pero nakaka-guilty kasi hindi ko ugali. Hindi ko ugaling umabsent, pero parang I need some rest, gano'n. Kailangan ko ipahinga yung katawan ko. So, sorry po.
Mhm. Revelation. Okay. How about this one? Kahit sino naman siguro, even I before, when we had this, when we well even prior to pandemic, yeah, parang I always do that now when I feel like not going to work, ganyan. I would always say, oh, I feel so sick. O kaya, lahat siguro
Sorry.
ng sakit, lahat na siguro ng sakit, ganyan, naramdaman ko na. Idinahilan ko na. Ayun, parang nagkasakit ang mata ko, masakit ang ngipin ko, ganyan, masakit ang ulo, masakit ang likod ko, ganyan, parang hindi ako makabangon, mga ganun.
Masakit.
Lahat ng masakit, di ba? So, yeah, everything can actually do. Now, this one is work-related naman. Ay, hindi pala work-related. Do you drive, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, this one. Have you ever had made up a story to get out of a traffic ticket?
No. No, kasi parang nakaka-guilty. I'm a government employee, tapos, di ba, magiging pasaway ako. Seryoso, last time parang sa EDSA,
Mhm.
naharang ako kasi, ano nga ba yun? Basta naharang ako. Tapos, ayun, di okay lang ba matikitan ka, ganyan. So, Sabi ko, okay lang naman po, ganyan. Saan ka po ba galing? Sabi ko, galing ako sa work. Tapos, saan po ba kayo nag-work?
Mhm.
I mean, okay lang sa akin, natikitan ako that time Ikaw, saan ka nag-work? Sabi ko, sa LGU. Tapos yun, ay ma'am, taga-LGU po pala kayo. Ganyan. So, okay ma'am, next time ganyan, ganyan. So, ayun. I mean, willing ako, pero
Ang
nung sinabi ko kung
lakas.
saan ako nag-work, wala. Pero nakaka-guilty. Paano kapag ordinary na tao na lang yun, di ba? So, ayun. So, kaya parang, honestly, may discrimination pa rin talaga
Oh,
dito sa
sandali
Philippines.
lang. One moment. Oh my God. How's this na?
Sorry.
Dali lang Naririnig mo ako?
Yes po.
Okay lang? Clear
Yes po.
ba? Clear?
Yes po.
Okay, good. Sige. Ayun. Anyways, so let's continue. Ayun lang kawawa nga yung mga ganun, no? Yung mga somehow, mga maliliit na tao
Ordinary.
na,
Mm-mm.
oo, maliliit na tao tapos
True.
eventually, nagkaroon sila ng ganyang experience tapos natikitan sila just because they don't know them, sila yung matitikitan, di ba? Sana maging fair lang. Ayun.
Mm-mm.
Ayun, parang medyo,
Ano maging
medyo
fair?
naging serious tayo doon, ha?
Slight lang.
Ayun. Last na lang, have you ever had sung in the shower or in the toilet?
Sorry.
Have you ever had sung in the shower or on the toilet?
Sorry. Connection problem po.
Have you ever had sung in the shower or on the toilet? On the restroom? On
Sorry.
the comfort room? Have you ever had sung? Kumanta ka ba? Kumakanta ka ba?
Okay.
Sa shower? Ayan.
Yes, I do. Kahit hindi maganda boses ko,
Uh-uh.
ginagawa ko pa rin. Feeling ko maganda boses ko sa CR.
Why not?
Birit
Diba?
kong birit. Kahit na yung litid natin ay charot.
Ayan. Sabi medyo lag lang daw, pero loud and clear. Pero I hear you guys loud and clear, sabi
Yeah,
niya.
I think medyo
Mhm. Lag
medyo
lang
naglalag
yung,
nga po
naglalag to.
tayo.
Yung internet natin, oo.
Mm,
Ayun. Anyways, thank you so much for your honesty, Bea, and I really appreciate that. I do apologize as well for some
thank
reasons
you.
na namatay yung aking sound card. Ayun, I definitely appreciate your honesty. Okay, so we will proceed to our next segment. Okay, just give me 1 second here. Kakaloko-loko tong ano natin, internet natin. Okay, so Bea, you know that we have so many issues on our society right now. So one of the pressing issues as of the moment is basically about millennials. So what can you
Millennials.
say? Yes, about millennials. So what can you say about the millennials, or about what the society is saying, that millennials are very entitled at the moment in this generation?
Mm. I myself is a millennial, but I
Mm-hmm.
think I am not entitled. So I think it is stereotyping to say that
Mm-hmm.
millennials are entitled.
Mm-hmm.
I think the environment, excuse me, sorry. I
Mm-hmm.
think that the environment causes the people the millennials, to be feel entitled.
Mm-hmm.
Pero totoo yun actually, kasi may mga tao talaga na entitled, lalo na kapag
Mm-hmm.
professional sila.
Mm-hmm.
Marami na akong na-experience na ganun. And nakaka-off talaga din. I think ano na lang din yun, yung masyadong yun, self-entitlement, um, hindi nila na-notice yun. So I think it is because of the environment, the social media, masyado na kasing public lahat.
Mm-hmm.
Parang sa social media, pag nakita mong professional ka, parang nakaka-boost. Totoo naman na nakaka-boost.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, hindi nila, parang nilalagay nila sa ulo nila. Sorry to say,
Mm-hmm.
pero yung iba, ganun talaga. So, ayun. Nasa tao po talaga. Nasa tao, nasa paligid nila, and yun, nasa environment, tsaka yung mga taong nakakasalamuhan nila.
Mm-hmm. So in general talaga, it's not entirely millennials that are
Na,
entitled,
yes.
diba? So that
Not, so
depends to the
stereotyping
person
na lang
still,
siya.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stereotyping
Okay.
na lang yung, sorry.
Yeah, stereotyping na lang sila. Go ahead.
Ayun.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I think stereotyping na lang yung pag sabi na millennials are too much entitled to themselves. Ganun.
Mm-hmm. So, in your own opinion, where does this statement is coming from? Do you think that it's what it was just made by a community, or it was made by a general or a public, a public knowledge?
Um, I think based on the experiences of other people,
Mm-hmm.
especially yung mga older ones, mas
Mm-hmm.
nakikita kasi nila yun, di ba? Kaya nasasabi din. And actually, na-observe naman din talaga natin na millennials are so entitled. Kasi
Mm-hmm.
nowadays talaga, sa totoo lang credentials talaga is one of the basis na eh. 'Di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Kaya, feeling ng iba na when I'm a professional na parang nawawalan na sila ng respeto sa iba,
Mm-hmm.
sa ibang tao.
Mm-hmm.
Ganun. Kasi talaga, yung labanan ngayon sa real world, as in
Mm-hmm.
paglabas mo ng school, credentials,
Mm-hmm.
diskarte, oo, pero more on credentials. Kaya may iba talagang minsan yung tingin sa sarili ay mataas talaga.
Mm-mm. Ayun. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, no, that the knowledge or that the opinion that millennials are millennials are self-entitled is actually just somehow a um, not in general. It's not it's not for general millennials. There could also be these millennials that are actually somehow humble enough, that know the boundaries of their knowledge, of their limitations, right?
Yes.
Ayun. So, you mentioned about social media, the effect of social media in millennials right now, or in the society as in general. So, do you think that that social media um, is advantages? It has its advantages, or do you think that social media is actually helping or not actually helping the society?
It depends.
Mhm.
Especially during this pandemic, it is very, very convenience.
Mhm.
Convenient for all of us na may social media. Kasi, di ba, lalo na nung nagkaroon ng mga quarantine, hindi
Mhm.
naman natin mapuntahan yung family natin. So, through Facebook, through Instagram, or any kind of social media accounts, na keep in touch pa rin tayo sa kanila. However, yung social media din is nagiging form of um, yung parang doon nabibuild yung other problems like insecurities ng ibang tao. Kasi, di ba ngayon uso yung sana all, ganyan. Yung parang feeling nila, kuwari may nag-post, nagbigay ng ganito sa girlfriend nila or ano sa boyfriend nila, madami mag-share or magko-comments, sana all, na I think it is a negative effect sa tao kasi aasa sila dun sa fantasy na sana ako din, gano'n. Nawawala yung confidence din nila.
Mm-mm.
Hindi, totoo. Feel ko totoo yun. Kasi 'di ba parang may advantages and may disadvantages ang social medias
Media.
talaga. Pag ginamit ay social media accounts, gano'n. Pag ginamit mo siya sa tama, talagang helpful siya. Pero
Mm-mm.
pagka mali ang gamit, talagang may made-destroy. Feeling ko nga yung iba, kapag ano, yung causes ng suicide nila, ganun. 'Di ba? Minsan kasi ang daming nababasa, parang pagka nag-scroll down ka, lalo na sa Facebook, 'di ba? Parang ang
Mm-mm.
daming totoo ba 'to, ganyan. Pag ginawa ko ba 'to, ganito, ganyan. Masyado siyang public. And
Mm-mm.
open for all ang Facebook. So kahit ilang
Mm-mm.
taon ka pa lang, pwede kang gumawa ng account. Fake mo lang yung details mo, yung birthday mo,
Mm-mm.
yun, ganun. So yun.
Ayun. Yeah, that's actually true, no, that social media is somehow helpful, but in an but somehow as well, it couldn't be. It's actually destructive. So, in what sense does the social media becoming very helpful to us?
Hmm, it is very helpful to us ngayon, nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi, madaming, yung parang mas convenient na
Mm-hmm.
imbes na gumastos ka for phone call, kung may
Mm-hmm.
kamag-anak ka abroad, imbes na
Mm-hmm.
gumastos ka ng phone call, libre na dyan, messenger. O, keep in
Mm-hmm.
touch na kayo, video call pa kayo, ganon.
Mm-hmm.
So, aside doon naman, then, ano din siya, marami din naman, mamimili ka lang talaga. Kailangan mo lang talagang yung fake news sa totoo. So, kung wala ka ng time, kasi medyo busy na yung karamihan, wala ng time manood ng news, pwede silang maging updated pa rin through social media. So, browse lang, basa lang, ganon. Yun nga lang, hanap ka talaga ng totoo kasi maraming lumalabas na hindi totoo.
So speaking of that, no, meron yung mga um social media din is the real is basically the how shall I say, the convergence of fake news, 'di ba? Well,
Totoo.
it's a convergence of all information, everything what's happening around the world, but there are also fake news on social media. So how can you filter out the fake news from what's real?
Actually, parang ang ginagawa ko dun is para may nabasa ako isang internet article, para sa Facebook, ganyan. Titignan ko kung totoo siya. Parang isi-search ko kung totoo ba tong site na nag-post na 'to, ganyan. Tapos
Mm-hmm.
magtitingin pa ako ng other kasi siyempre yung nag-post lang, hindi lang naman siya yung nakakaalam nun. So, may other researches pa. So, magre-research pa din ako kahit papaano, gano'n. Pag
Mm-hmm.
walang gagawa, pag may time, gano'n. Tapos, minsan naman parang may post na it seemed na totoo. So, parang mukhang totoo, ganyan. So, tatanong ako sa iba, totoo kaya to? Kasi wala akong makita sa eh. Tapos sabi nila, tignan natin. So, dalawa na
Fact
kaming
checking.
titingin kung totoo or
Yeah.
hindi. So, ayun. Minsan kasi may mga bagay na hindi mo magagawa mag-isa mo lang talaga. So,
That's
tatanong ka
right.
rin talaga, totoo ba to?
That's fact checking,
Ayun.
actually, part of fact checking. At least
Mm.
you try to um to validate the um, the credibility of the one who gave the news, ganyan, the one who provided the news, di ba? At least, hindi lang ikaw yung tumitingin, di ba? So, yun. With the recent studies now in the Philippines, so it shows that the Philippines debt is actually growing. So that means um, parang hindi pa pinapanganak, ganyan, malaki na ang magbabayad na ng
Populasyon.
utang,
Ay,
ganyan,
utang.
magbayad na ng utang, di ba? So, this definitely affect the poverty in the Philippines. So, what is your opinion on poverty that's basically happening in the Philippines right now? Is it coming from, is it due to education or whatnot?
Poverty is, I think it is because of having a lack of education.
Mhm.
Lack of education. And isa yun sa problem actually. Di ba yung yung isa sa sustainable development goals
Mhm.
ng UN, ng is no one should left behind. So, more on dun sila nakatutok sila sa poverty. So,
Mhm.
madami siyang factors. Unemployment, tapos yung economy natin na pabagsak,
Mhm.
ganun. Madami siyang factor. Pero I think, education talaga yung number one factor ng poverty. Wala naman din kasiguraduhan na aangat ka or hindi ka maghihirap once na nakapag-aral ka. But then,
Mhm.
you have a chance to explore, to earn money, to get out of that problem na poverty once you are educated.
Mhm. What if then,
So, I think
sinasabi
na,
nila, uh,
sorry?
go ahead, continue, go ahead. You think what? Continue your
I
opinion.
I think I think that education is a lack of education is one of the roots of poverty.
Ngayon. What about these other actually people or yeah, saying that there are a
Sorry.
lot of uh, what what about these other people saying that there are a lot of educated people or educated Filipinos, however, they cannot land to any job, right? Given the fact that they've already graduated from college and they already have degrees. So, what basically, however, they cannot get any job of their own. So there is this unemployment as well.
Ah, okay. Um, may mga tao na, yun nga, may, depende kasi sa tao eh. I think, meron kasi akong kilala na pihikan. Pihikan sila sa work. So, talagang hanggat hindi nila nakukuha yung work na gusto nila, hindi sila papasok. Meron namang iba, para bang nasanay na lang na hindi na lang ako magtatrabaho. Andito naman yung parents ko eh, yung mama ko, yung papa ko, they provide everything for me naman. So, saka na lang, after na lang, ganun. Meron naman din na, meron naman din iba na, yun, nagtatry, pero unfortunately, hindi talaga makakuha ng work.
Mhm.
So, unemployed pa rin sila. Meron namang iba na ang pinakaswerte naman diyan is yung kahit na, parang saliwa sa tinapos
Mhm.
nila is nakaka-land sila ng job. Actually,
Mhm.
depende talaga sa tao yung unemployment kasi marami namang companies, maraming small medium enterprises na open for hiring.
Mhm.
Depende na lang din talaga yun sa tao kung gusto
Mhm.
nila. Kasi meron
Mhm.
talagang iba na na mapili talaga sa work. Yung iba naman
Mhm.
kahit anong work, basta may work, go.
Mhm.
So I think depende siya talaga sa tao, yung unemployment issue. However pala, sorry,
Mhm.
may ano pa rin siya, tawag dito, may effect din naman yung iba. Hindi lang naman yung employee ang mapili, employers din naman. Yung employers din
Oo.
naman minsan, um, ano, parang nagdi-discriminate talaga sila din. Tumitingin sila sa qualifications mo, sa school na tinapos mo, sa degree mo, and everything, ganun. Actually, di ba ang alam ko, bawal na maglagay ng qualification ang mga companies na may age, gano'n. May age na
Mhm.
from 18 to 30 plus, ganyan. Kasi
Mm.
paano naman yung mga 50 years old na nawalan ng trabaho but still
That's right.
willing to work, gano'n. So, parang nasa culture na natin yun. So,
Mhm.
depende sa employee, future employee, depende sa employer, actually, culture na rin natin yun.
At meron
So,
pa rin
parang
yung mga
may
ano,
domino
may mga
effect siya. Hindi siya mawawala. Never siyang mawawala. I think never talaga.
mm. Hmm. At meron pa kasi yung mga ano na tawag dito, naglalagay ng preferences coming from um, graduates from Big Four schools. Mga ganon.
Ay, pero alam ko
Oo.
bawal na po yun. Kasi sobrang
Mhm.
ano yun nakaka-discriminate talaga.
Discriminative talaga. Oo.
Meron akong, basta discriminate, parang, yeah, meron akong experience na nag-OJT ako. May kinwento yung
Mhm.
associate na parang yung signing bonus niya, graduated as magna cum laude, tas may kalaban
Mhm.
siya sa position na yon, graduated from one of the big universities here in the Philippines. Mas mataas pa yung signing bonus nung isa kahit na yung credentials nung isa from unknown school somewhere in province.
Mm.
Ayun, doon pala makikita mo na yung discrimination eh. So,
Oo.
mm, so
O
ayun.
bilang
Talagang,
ano, so
I think it's culture na rin dito
mm.
na dapat ma-brief.
Ayun. Yeah, bilang isang beauty queen, and you will be given this kind of voice. So, how would you encourage everyone to continue their studies and continue to work regardless, continue to find a job for them, regardless of um, the school or the school they came from, they graduated from, and of course, regardless of courses that they have graduated as well or that they are holding.
Pagdating sa real world, yes,
Mhm.
nagma-matter yun. Kung papakiramdaman mo, nagma-matter. But I think you should continue lang naman. You should continue na huwag mo isipin na graduate ka sa ganito, yung degree mo is not as a high degree or yung known degree sa Philippines talaga. Ganun. Kasi darating din yung time na magma-match yung hinahanap mo sa'yo. Kasi
Mhm.
sometimes talaga, pag kagaya ko, gumraduate ako ng
Mhm.
accountancy,
Mhm.
hindi naman lahat yun nag-match din totally sa pinasukan ko.
Mhm.
So, hindi porket gumraduate ka ng ganito from known school, ganon, is magma-match na or mapupunta ka na sa gusto mo. Hindi.
Mhm.
Magsa-start ka din talaga sa mababa. Kaya I really, really encourage everyone na don't stop until you're proud. Totoo naman
Mhm.
yon kasi ang tawag dito, hindi naman right after you graduated, makakaland ka ng position na gusto mo or mataas agad or
Mhm.
salary na mataas agad. Hindi naman
That's right.
yun. Pero
Mhm.
unti-unti, kahit na professional ka, sa totoo lang,
Mhm.
hindi ka naman agad manager. Hindi ka naman agad
That's right.
kikita ng worth 30,000, 20,000. Magsa-start ka talaga sa mababa.
Mhm.
And yun, dapat hindi sila ma-discourage doon. Kasi talaga magsisimula ka sa mababa din. Unti-unti, magugulat ka na lang, oh, dati ganito, ngayon nandito na ako. Ganun. Kasi once you stop, parang hindi mo na i-try, hindi mo makikita yung resulta eh, kung magiging maganda or hindi. Kung magiging magpa-prosper ba or hindi. So, kailangan lang talagang i-continue. Parang wag tamarin, wag panghinaan ng loob. So, go lang, ganun.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Bea. Now, Bea, let's talk about your advocacy. So you mentioned earlier that your advocacy is somehow in line with the advocacy of Hiyas ng Pilipinas. So, can you tell us more about your advocacy? Can you explain? Can you tell us what are you doing? How far have you gone for your advocacy?
Mm. The advocacy of, or the vision and mission of Hiyas ng Pilipinas is about empowering the women
Mm-hmm.
through leadership and community service.
Mm-hmm.
So, yung leadership, as I mentioned kanina,
Mm-hmm.
is napapractice ko siya talaga din sa work. So,
Mm-hmm.
my advocacy, I'm an advocate of supporting the local and small
Local.
businesses. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
especially local and small businesses. Um, Helping and valuing their work to support them, especially during this pandemic, di ba? Madaming nawalan ng work.
That's
So, yeah. And since I am an online seller, I
right.
am proud that I am able to help the local and small businesses, the local suppliers na nakakapag-provide din or nasusustain din nila yung everyday lives nila and yung gastos nila. So ayun, I think it is part of the community service.
Mm-hmm.
Maliit pa lang siya sa ngayon, pero I hope na eventually lumaki din siya and mas marami pa akong matulungang mga local suppliers and small businesses.
That's right, diba? However, Bea, no, there are also some people who would also tend to go for branded or imported brands. How are you going to um, motivate or encourage everyone to choose local instead of buying imported goods or imported apparels?
Mm, Actually, I would always say that my clothing, my clothing line or I offer high quality and mall quality products din na parang hindi lang nila sinusupport yung small business ko. They are extending the support also to other people. Actually, I am proud to say na last December, yung
Mhm,
during the Christmas sale,
mhm,
I am very happy na part of parang 50% of the proceeds were given to the Hiyas ng Pilipinas donation drive. So,
mm.
by
That's great.
supporting by supporting my small business, by supporting
Mhm,
our local businesses, they are also extending their help to other people na nangangailangan pa.
mhm,
So hindi siya natitigal sa local mananahi lang, hindi siya natitigal sa local suppliers or small businesses. Nag-e-extend pa siya. Parang
mhm,
through my small online shop, na-extend pa yung tulong ng ibang tao. So, I think yun yung pang-encourage ko din actually. Kasi 'di ba, maraming tao gustong tumulong pero hindi nila alam kung paano, kung saan
mhm.
magsisimula.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
maraming tao na gustong tumulong sa nasalantas na bagyo
That's
or
right.
kung ano mang sakuna, pero hindi alam kung saan magsisimula. Actually, ganun din ako dati. I don't know where to start, but I wanted to help. So, nung nakakita ako ng mga organizations kung saan pwede ako magbigay or mag-donate,
Mhm,
nagdo-donate ako. Actually, dati hindi ko kaya. Hindi ko pa kaya ng own money. Siyempre, may iba akong responsibilities. But then,
mhm,
nung unti-unting kinakaya na rin ng online shop ko, makapagbigay ng konting tulong, galing din sa ibang tao, ang sarap sa feeling. I mean, very fulfilling siya. Kasi you're not selling for a profit. You're selling with a purpose.
Mhm. Ayun.
Parang,
How about for those who want to venture on this kind of business? Because I believe that there are also those people or those individuals who really wanted to put their money into investment. So they wanted to put their money in investment so that it could also gain more, right? And how are you going to convince them that online selling and selling local goods is actually um, is actually a good investment.
actually, I think
Mhm,
this putting up or starting up a business
mhm,
is very risky. So,
mhm,
I would suggest na if hindi malakas yung loob mo, parang hindi mo kayang, kasi sa simula, hindi ka talaga kikita dyan.
mhm,
Kung dun pa lang, kung hindi mo kayang sumabay, pa sa ganun, wag muna. Ipon ka muna. Kasi hindi siya basta-basta. So,
mhm,
kailangan, kasi mamaya sabihin ng iba, nag-put up ako ng ganitong pera, ganitong kapital ko, ganyan, tapos nalugi lang ako, sayang lang. Baka kasi hindi mo pa inaral. You should study the market. You should study the you should study yung business na gusto mong i-put up. Hindi yung basta-basta ka lang magpo-put up dahil ito yung uso. Dahil ito yung patok, magpo-put up ako. Mahirap po
mhm,
yun. So,
mhm,
I would suggest na study the market first, plan, yun, magplano, hindi yung
mhm,
basta-basta. Starting up or putting up a business, I think is hindi din basta-basta kailangan may spare kang pera. So, kung sakali na manghihiram kayo ng pera, panimula ng business, panindigan nyo yun. Kasi mahirap kung manghihiram ka ng pera din. Hiram ka lang ng hiram, palugi ka ng palugi dahil hindi mo nga inaral yung business na gusto mong pasukan. So, kayo din, kami din ang kawawa pag ganun ang naging mindset namin. So,
mhm,
ayun, maganda siya na mag-put up ng small business, then eventually lalaki, pero dapat aralin.
mhm. And also ngayon, it's already a trend today that there are some enterprises that are venturing into venturing into online marketing. So something like I don't know how to say this, no, I don't know how to execute it, like say for example a show my brand. So there you go, and then they're saying that everything is for like say for example 10,000 pesos, so you will already have this kind of, you will already have these packages and all. So from 10,000 package you already have things to receive for you to sell. Do you think this is also helpful for those starting ups?
Yes, it is. Kasi
Mhm,
nag-start din kami sa gano'n. Yung mga negosyo package na ino-offer ng
mhm,
iba, nagbenta rin
mhm,
kami nung pandemic niyan. Nakakatulong siya, but still, hindi namin inaral yung market na yon. So, na-stop din yun, yung pagbebenta ng family namin ng mga frozen goods.
mhm,
Ayun, so parang ang nangyari is, syempre, yung pera, sayang, bumalik puhunan, oo, pero
mhm,
yung kita halos hindi na rin naramdaman.
mhm,
Kasi hindi nga namin inaral yung market. Parang nasilaw lang kami sa negosyo package worth 10,000, ganyan.
mhm,
Helpful siya if you study the market.
mhm,
Pero kung ano ka, nang hindi mo masyadong inaral man lang, kahit glimpse man lang,
mhm.
um, hindi siya gaanong makakatulong in the long run.
Okay, so basically this is the core of your advocacy, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. So at least helping other people, not only the local businesses, small local small businesses, but of course you could also help them or inspire them on how to start up their businesses, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's great. So it's really wonderful. All the best for you, Bea, according to Maraldez, Maridez,
Yeah.
Maridez Abalos. Yeah. Ayun.
Yeah.
So thank you
She's
so
from
much.
Ireland. Hi, Ate
Oh,
Made.
wow, wow. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, thank you for dropping by. And thank you so much for sharing your advocacy, Bea. Now, this time we'll be playing a game. Are you ready for this?
Not sure.
Okay. Just give me 1 second here, and let me just pull that up. Okay. So this is very simple. Okay. This is just very simple. Ayan, there you go. So this is just be very simple. As you can see, it's how do you call that? Pick a box. Okay, so in here we have 6 boxes. Okay, and each of these box there is a corresponding word behind it. Okay, whenever we open the box, there is a corresponding word that we can reveal from it. Okay, so all you have to do is to expound the word that we have revealed on each of the box. Is that okay?
Okay.
So just share your opinion, your comments, or anything what you can say about that particular word that we have on these mystery boxes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So all you have to do is to choose 3 boxes among these 6. So what is your first option? First pick.
Um, Box number 5.
Box number 5. So are you ready for this? So we can open.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Love life.
Love life. Okay. Ano ba? Love life is a very good inspiration for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially when your partner is very supportive in everything that you do.
Mm-hmm.
So, love life also has an advantage and a disadvantage to some.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I'm happy in love. Charot!
Why not, diba? Why not, diba? Eh,
Inspiration.
it's an inspiration. Love life is basically an inspiration,
Yeah,
and
for me, totoo.
for as long as it doesn't bring you or lead you to any harm or ang tawag dito, any harm or somehow danger. So, 'di ba? It's all good.
Yeah.
So you just have to choose the best part of it.
Yes.
Alright. What would be your second pick?
Box number 3.
Number 3. Mystery box number 3. What are you? There you go. Family.
Family. Family is my number one support system.
Mhm,
Actually, not only for me, but for everyone, I think. It is the
mhm,
number one support system. Um, they there is also family is also an inspiration
mhm,
for me, and I think for others din naman. Family is everything, um, and family is love. I think
mhm.
it is also part of love life for me.
It is because
Yeah.
they are basically. I would always say that they are. They are one of those who planted love in us, aside from God, of course. So they are actually the instruments of God as well, to plant love in us. Diba?
Yes, totoo.
Ayun. Oh my God. Thank you so much for that. And this is gonna be your last pick. So what's your last pick? Mhm.
Box number one.
Box number one. All right. What do we have in box number one? Poverty. Oh, we've already talked about poverty.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
I also discussed my opinion na rin dyan.
Yeah.
Can I choose
We can
another
just
box
change
na lang?
it. Yes, of course. Mm-hmm. So which one would you like to pick? Two, four,
Box,
and six.
um, box number six.
Number six. Environment.
Environment.
Mhm.
Environment is not just about the natural environment like trees or
Mhm.
natural resources. It is also about the people. People is part of the environment. As I mentioned
Mhm.
kanina din na part yan ng pagiging ikaw at environment who affects the people kung sino sila.
Mhm. That's right.
Malawak
Right.
ang environment. Pero pag tinignan natin environment, ang papasok agad sa isip natin is mga puno or yung other natural
Natural resources.
resources. Mm.
Mhm.
But mas may malalim pa na meaning yung environment. For me, yung tao is
Mhm.
biggest part of the environment.
That's right. I agree with you that we are actually part of the environment, and we are really responsible of the environment.
Yes,
So yeah, I think we are the most important or significant entity in the environment
in the
because we
environment.
are actually taking care of the environment supposedly, right?
Yes.
Ayan. Thank you so much, Bea, for being
Thank
very
you.
honest and for sharing your opinions about these, um, words that we have actually revealed a while back. And thank you so much as well for giving us your time. So, Bea, if you have anyone you would like to send messages, this is the time for you to send messages. And of course, you can promote your business. I know that you have a business, and of course, your social media platforms, your projects, if you have any projects, and of course, your journey with Miss with Hiyas ang Pilipinas.
Yeah. Um, Ayun. Hi everyone. Once again, I'm Beatrice Maria Abella, your Hiyas ng Quezon City. So, kanina, ayun nga, yung social media ko, if you want to order or support my small online shop, you can find us on Facebook, Shopee, and
Mhm.
Lazada, style-MNL.
Mhm.
So, andun lahat ng locally made products na ino-offer ng small shop ko. And yung social media accounts ko, yun, Bea Abella, sa lahat ng social media accounts. And of course, don't forget to follow and like Hiyas ng Pilipinas Official on their Facebook page, Instagram page, and also on TikTok. And YouTube pala. Naka-upload na pala yung ano namin, yung A Life in a Day video. So, if you want to get to know more of the candidates, all the candidates, so naka-upload na dun yung everyday life namin.
Ayun. Very supportive brother o Style Dash Manila. Ayan.
Yeah,
So,
MNN. Thank
thank you
you.
so much for watching, Carlo. All right. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing your time with us, um,
Thank you also.
Bea. And to all our viewers, thank you so much for staying with us for more than an hour. We do apologize if we had well, if we had more than an hour, if we had this overtime for you on this interview. And if you are new to our channel, please do follow our Facebook page, Pageant My Philippines, and also our YouTube channel, which is Pageant My Philippines as well. We are also on other social media platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, and um, Twitter. It's just Pageant Mag Philippines across social media. So I hope you guys you follow us, and yeah, f- you can get more updates as well on our social media platforms. All right, thank you so much, man. Good night, good day, good morning, good afternoon to the rest of the world, and I hope to see you again on our next I hope to see you again on our next session. All right, bye. God bless you all.